We're going off script a little bit tonight because guess what? It's Super Bowl time, and I know we're ready for letter Z, but instead I thought we'd skip a weekend. We try to fit in maybe some healthy things that we can have for tailgating. Now, I'm in the Pittsburgh area, so of course I'm a Steeler fan. Sorry, all your Green Bay fans out there. But today we're going to talk a little bit about some healthy things you can make for tailgating. And you know, there are so many superstitions out there. I know you have to wear the same shirt or you have to sit in the same seat. Well, what can we do to help the Steelers win? Well, my theory this week is no cheese. We're going cheeseless all week. We're going to boycott cheese since, you know, that's where it comes from, Wisconsin, a lot of it. So if you want to help me root on those Steelers, let's ban the cheese. Not only maybe to give them a little edge, but secondly, there's so many calories in cheese anyway, it might not be a bad idea to eliminate it from our menus for a week. So let's try. So I have 3 different things here today that are easy to make and might make your tailgate a little more fun or your Super Bowl party. And they're easy to make and they are cheeseless too. So the first thing we're going to do is these little crescent rolls. You know how they come wrapped up in a package and you just bang them on the side of the counter? These are the reduced fat kind. One crescent roll is only 3 points, 3 points plus if you're going with Weight Watchers. And they're a little easier on your system than the full fat ones. So I took out and divided up the triangles and I made some rectangles out of them by just taking the little perforations and I just made them whole again. So we have 2 of these. And then I cooked up some veggies. Now these were roasted vegetables. I have some onions, peppers, some mushrooms, a few capers inside. And all I did was roast them in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. And when they came out, and I put a little olive oil and some balsamic vinegar on them too as they were cooking. Now when they come out of the oven, cool them a bit, and on one of the rectangles, we're just going to put some of these veggies. Now, of course, you could add chicken, bacon, some meat to it if you'd like to. And of course, if this weren't Steeler week, I'd put maybe some feta cheese on, but not this week. Now, after I have a good amount of veggies in the middle of the rectangle, all I did was take the other rectangle, put it down on top, and then just seal the edges, just like that. Just make sure they're sealed really well around the edges, and then put it in the oven for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. Now I just finished one, and here's how it looks. All finished. It's your very own Hot Pocket. A lot less calories, let me tell you that. Plus, you're in control of what's inside. So I'm going to take my knife and I cut it open. See how it looks. Oh, very nice. Your own little Hot Pocket. Whatever you want on the inside, there it is. Steaming good. Good, and if you have any leftovers, you'll have lunch for the next day. So here's the first little meal you might want to make that's cheeseless. Number 2, meatballs. Meatballs are a snap to make. I use turkey. You can use ground meat, ground pork, whatever it is you like. And I just made a meatloaf recipe. And how I did that was I took 1 cup of oatmeal, dry, salt and pepper, about a half a cup of ketchup, half a cup of barbecue sauce, mixed it all together. Started making my meatballs. Rolled them up, put them right in this dish with a little bit of sauce in the bottom. Baked them at 350 for a half an hour. Turned them once or twice while they were in the oven. Bring them out, ready to go. 1 meatball is about a point plus. Not bad at all. You can have this as a sandwich, have it plain, make them smaller, and you can have little hors d'oeuvres, put it right on top of your pasta. I make these on the weekend, then I have some things for all week long that I can have at lunch or in the evening sometimes. High protein, which is really good, low carbs, low points, really, really good. Again, something your guests will like, and no cheese. Last one. Buffalo chicken is all the rage, and if it's fried, it's a really, really hard on the waistline. So I found a recipe that's baked buffalo chicken, and it's very, very good. I took 4 ounces of chicken, that was 2 chicken breasts, and I cooked it in a skillet and a little bit of Pam until it was no longer pink on the inside. Then I cut it up and I put it in these little bowls here. This is 4 ounces of chicken already cut up. Then in another bowl, I put 1 tablespoon of vinegar. I already put it in. And it calls for 1/4 cup of hot sauce. Now, I use 2 different kinds. This is the habanero, which is really hot, so I only use about 1/8 of a cup of this. And then I top the other half of the other eighth with my tiger sauce, which I really like. It's a sweeter hot sauce, and it's not quite as hot as the habanero. So I mix that together. Now I put it together in a little 1/4 cup container. And I'm just going to pour it right over the chicken that I already cooked, just like this. Just pour it right over. Mix it up. And put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Again, about 350. So a lot of these dishes can be put in together. When it was finished, out it came. Very good. It is spicy hot. And again, the only calories is the chicken itself. So 4 ounces of chicken, this would be 4 points plus for this whole thing. And again, with so much else you're eating at your party, this is a good way to fill up and not bulk up. So this is another good little tip. So those are the 3 things that go cheeseless. So I hope that you're going to have a fun party. I have to say, of course, you know, my team, go Steelers. I hope that's your team too. If not, better luck next year. And next week we're going to do letter Z for sure. But this week, I just hope you have a healthy, happy week. We're going to be starting February soon, so spring is really on the horizon, isn't it? So as always, happy, healthy cooking, and I'll see you again soon.